Grandma's Missing Teeth, Part 2. I think it's best if you leave. The nurse walks out of the house. Toni and Troy, let this be a lesson to you about stealing. There are consequences and ramifications if you don't do the right thing. That's too bad. She was a good nurse. Toni, Troy, and Dad head home. The next day, Toni and Troy meet their friends after school. As they hop on their bikes to head home, they decide to stop at the convenience store. Let's get some candy. The friends shake their head in agreement. They grab as much candy as they can and head to the checkout line. Don't worry, everyone. I am buying today. You get free candy. You get free candy. You get free candy. Everyone gets free candy. The friends start laughing. Toni grabs the big pile of candy and snacks and pays for everything. The friends are very excited and walk out of the store. Thanks for buying the snacks. No problem. The friends hop on their bikes and head home. Toni and Troy head to their bedroom to work on their science fair project. So, I can't help but notice that you were very generous in buying the candy and snacks for our friends today. Yes, I wanted to treat everyone. I know everyone has been working really hard on their projects. Did you get a job mowing lawns or something? Yes, I have a job, but I can't tell you what it is yet. The two continue working on their science project. It would be nice to win the $5,000. I think we have a pretty good chance of winning. Toni and Troy head to bed for the evening. The next day, Toni, Troy, and their friends are sitting in the classroom. Okay, class, we have 2 winners who have completely sold all their candy. Toni and Troy walk to the front of the class, and so does Jason and Rick. The class claps for their classmates. The 2 teams hand the teacher the money. She starts to count the cash. Congrats, Rick and Jason! You sold $500 worth of candy in one day. Please stand off to the side. She starts to count Troy and Toni's money. This seems to be short by $50. It's all there. The teacher counts the money again. I just recounted it, and it's still short $50. Toni starts to look very uncomfortable. Well, it must have fell out of my backpack. I will have to bring it in tomorrow. Okay, please make sure you bring it in first thing in the morning. Otherwise, you will lose the competition. We will wait to award the prize until tomorrow. Class ends for the day, and several students are in the science room working on their projects. Toni and Troy walk up to Austin. The dinosaur looks really good. Thanks, I've spent a lot of time and money on this. Toni and Troy finish the final touches on their science project and start to head home. Toni, what happened to the extra $50 that was for the candy? Did you spend it? Well, I spent a little bit of it on the candy for our friends. Why did you do that? That's stealing. You have to come clean and tell the teacher what you did. How are you going to get the money back? Don't worry about it. I will put the money back. I have a job, remember? Troy shakes his head in agreement. The kids arrive back home, and Dad was just getting off the phone. Kids, we will be picking up your grandma for the science fair tomorrow afternoon. She will be driving with us. She is still shaken up from the nurse. Okay. The next day at school, Toni skips class. After school, all the neighborhood is gathered in to see the different science fair projects. Toni, Troy, Grandma, and Dad are walking around and stop to see Austin's dinosaur. Wow, that is really realistic, Austin. Those are my teeth. You are the one who stole them. Austin has the most frightened look on his face. These are not yours. I bought these. These are ancient dinosaur teeth. The teacher walks up to Toni and Troy. Toni, you weren't in class today. I really need the $50 right now, otherwise you forfeit. Wait, why weren't you in class, Toni? Toni stares at everyone and doesn't say a word. She looks mortified. She starts to cry. A crowd surrounds Toni. I am sorry, everyone. I skipped class. I stole from the fundraiser. I am the one who took Grandma's teeth and the change from her purse and bought all my friends candy. This isn't good, Toni. You lied and stole on multiple occasions. I am going to have you arrested. No, I didn't mean to. I wasn't thinking about the consequences. I promise I will pay it all back. Not only will you pay it all back, you will forfeit the competition, mow Grandma's lawn for the next year, and pay back Austin. In addition, you will apologize to the nurse. You let her take the blame and lose her job. Toni puts her head down in shame. She is very embarrassed and not happy about her punishment. It's better you than me. Troy gives Rick a mean look. I'm really sorry, everyone. I learned a valuable lesson, and it will not happen again. Everyone heads home, and Toni is grounded for the rest of the year. If you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe